Hey guys, how's it going? So, my fourth video for the week, thinking that I'll make a video on Canopy. Why? Because Canopy is a leader in the MJ space, and I highly doubt my video will do well, but who knows, maybe, shocking turn of events, this video blows up and a lot of people watch it. Let's be honest, Canopy is the leader in the space. Why? Because Bruce Linton managed to scam a Constellation brand into investing $5 billion into Canopy. Then he goes and he takes that money and he basically burns it. He throws it into the furnace. And then he gets fired. And now the new CEO is trying to turn the company around. So, as long as Constellation brand is a name is attached to Canopy growth, and their earnings are not terrible, I think the stock will go up. That's what I think. Canopy is probably going to be a pump and dump until full legalization happens in the United States. Once that happens, there's going to be a big pump in the future for Canopy growth. So we'll see what happens, but Canopy does well, the entire MJ sector does well, because they're the leader, and when the leader gets pumped, it's just big money doesn't just pump one stock, they pump an entire sector. So if Canopy gets pumped, big money robots will come in and they will pump, Aurora, Kronos, Afria, or Tilray. Tilray is just such a horrible name in my opinion. Just can't get used to that name. But hey, whatever. Tilray and High Tide and all those other Canadian MJ companies, including the US, and multi-state operators, they'll get pumped too. So it is what it is, and that's just how the market works. So, but this earnings is not too bad in my opinion. It's not like terrible, but it's not awesome too. So it's not bad. That's just my opinion. So here we're gonna go on the setup, and we're gonna quickly take a look at Canopy's earnings. First of all, the balance sheet doesn't look too bad. They do have $2 billion of goodwill. You take that off, the total asset is about $5 billion, and then about $5 billion. And then I don't know how they end up with debt of $1.5 billion, but they had debt of $1.5 billion. If you take their short-term investment and you cancel with the current total debt, the company in theory only has $500 million in cash. But we'll see what happens. I don't know what this debt is really. I mean, I could go through the financials and look at it, but hey, whatever. The market will do what it wants. I would say Canopy is a trade, and until legalization happens, then it'll get pumped to the moon, and then after that, the market will settle down, and then the true winners will rise from the ashes after a year of legalization, full legalizations in the United States. Revenue was $136 million. Gross margins was 27%. Horrible as always. But hey, whatever. The gross margins will probably improve over time. I don't really know how the company kind of operates, but I think that as management is trying to improve their gross margins. At least I hope they are. I really don't know at the end of the day. So their sales and general administration was $112 million. Asset impairment and restructuring cost was $89 million. So the total expenses was $200. But then there was like this other income expense or other income, which I don't know where this came from, but this was 580 million, which made them have a net income of 392 million dollars. I think this other income was probably from like warrants or something that it was out of the money, and it made it sound like they made money. I don't know how this accounting stuff works, but you know, according to this, they didn't lose any money. They made 392 million, but I don't know. These financials it's too complicated. I mean, I could like read the whole document, figure it out, but I honestly don't really care. I know how the market works. The market is run by rich people. They are dictating the stock price. They move how they move Canopy stock how they want to. So yeah. Anyways, Canopy's you know, from a charting perspective, it looks like, you know, that it looks positive. It looks like the bottom is already in, and I think, this is my opinion, but I think Canopy is probably going to go back to $25 in the near future here. It's going to get pumped up, and then, in maybe November, December, it'll probably get dumped again. Pump and dump, pump and dump. That's just how the MJ market works. Pump, dump. And then probably another pump soon, hopefully. I don't know at the end of the day. We'll see what happens. I don't even know where this pump honestly came from. What happened here? I forgot. Maybe it was something about some kind of legalization news, and then the market got excited and pumped it to the moon. But if you remember, in February, almost the entire market got pumped. All the stocks got pumped. All the SPACs got pumped in February. All the like Voyager got pumped up to that height. Lots of money flowed in, and now it's like a bunch of money just flowed out and probably flowing back into like the safer companies like Apple and Facebook and Tesla. Oh, I wouldn't call Tesla safe, but that's what I think is happening right now. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Before I go, I just want to talk a little bit about this. I just recently finished the series called Stargirl. It is kind of retarded in my opinion. Basically, it's like a bunch of teenager kids who are like 15 who fight a bunch of grown-ass villains that are, adults, and they're villains, and they're trying to like make a new America or something with brainwashing plot, and it's hilarious to see like these kids dressed up in Halloween costumes and fighting these adults dressed up in, in Halloween costumes. But hey, that's just the way of superheroes shows. They all dress up in costumes, and they fight each other, and that's Avengers. So this is how it is, but it's just kind of hilarious. But I watched it. It was it was a mediocre show. I would not recommend it unless you're super bored and have nothing to do. And check out an episode. The first episode was okay, but then it kind of went downhill from there. But that's just my opinion. The ending was not bad, but I would give it like a 6 out of 10, maybe. Yeah, 6 out of 10 sounds fair. That's my rating for the entire series. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.